I texted my husband, "We need to talk when you get home," as a joke. But when he arrived 6 hours early, I realized I'd made a terrible mistake. Thursday afternoon. I was home alone, bored, scrolling through my phone. My husband Brent wouldn't be home for another 6 hours. I stared at our text thread and thought it would be funny to mess with him. I typed, "We need to talk when you get home." His response came back in 30 seconds. "What's wrong? Is everything okay?" I grinned. Instead of letting him off the hook, I decided to dial it up. "It's serious. We really need to talk in person." My phone rang immediately. Brent calling. I let it ring out. He called again and again. I silenced my phone, laughing. Another text. "Please just tell me now. I'm freaking out." I was about to tell him I was joking when a new message appeared. "I'm coming home right now." "Wait, what?" I tried calling back. No answer. I texted, "Brent, it was a joke." "I'm sorry." Nothing. A cold feeling spread through my chest. He never left work early. The way he'd reacted, it was like he thought I'd discovered something serious. I needed to find out what he thought I knew. I tried to tell myself I was being paranoid, but I couldn't stop thinking about how scared he sounded. I got up and started looking around the house. In the bedroom, I checked his nightstand. Nothing unusual. Then I opened his gym bag in the closet. That's when I saw it. A phone. Not his regular phone. A second phone, tucked under his workout clothes. My hands shook as I pulled it out. No passcode. The Messages app was right there. I opened it. The first conversation was with someone named Gibba. There was a heart emoji next to the name. The texts were about appointments and procedures. "See you Tuesday at 3 p.m. How are you feeling after yesterday? Don't forget to pick up your prescription." Something heavy settled in my stomach. Gibba, with a heart emoji. I went back to the bedroom and started going through his dresser. In the bottom drawer, hidden under winter sweaters, I found hotel receipts. All from the same hotel 2 hours away. All from the last 3 months. All on days he said he was working late. I pulled out my laptop and checked our credit card statements. $800 at a women's boutique called Bella's last month. I'd never heard of it. I went to the bathroom and opened the cabinet under the sink. Behind the cleaning supplies, I found a bottle of cologne. Expensive, half empty, a brand he'd never worn before. I carried everything to the kitchen table. The hidden phone, the hotel receipts, the credit card statement, the cologne. Brent was having an affair with someone named Gibby. The timeline made perfect sense. 3 months ago was when my mom died. I'd been a mess, crying constantly, barely functioning. He'd started working late around then, started being distant. I thought he was giving me space to grieve, but no, he was with someone else. While I was falling apart, he was checking into hotels, buying expensive gifts. I heard his car pull into the driveway, 6 hours early, because he thought I knew. I sat at the table staring at the evidence. The front door opened. Brent walked in and froze when he saw me sitting there. His eyes went to the table, to the phone, the receipts, the cologne. His face went completely white. "I'm so sorry," he said immediately, his voice breaking. "I should have told you. I just couldn't do that to you." I stood up. "How long?" "What? How long have you been seeing Gibba?" He looked confused, then his eyes filled with tears. "I'm not seeing her. She's my cardiac surgeon." I blinked. "You're what?" "At your mom's funeral," he said, sitting down hard. "I had chest pains, really bad ones. I went to the ER after the service while you were with your family. They found a critical arterial blockage. They said I could have a heart attack any day. They said I could die. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. Dr. Gibba is at the cardiac center 2 hours away. That's where the hotel is. I had to stay there after the procedures because I couldn't drive home. Your brother-in-law would drop me off and pick me up." He picked up the cologne. "This was to cover the hospital smell. I was paranoid you'd notice it on me." "The boutique charges?" I whispered. "Compression garments for after the surgery. Medical ones. They cost a fortune." My legs gave out and I sat back down. "You were burying your mother," Brent said, tears streaming down his face. "You were destroyed. I couldn't tell you that I was dying too. I couldn't do that to you. I couldn't let you lose both of us. I got my final results 2 weeks ago." Brent continued. "The surgery worked. My heart is completely healthy. No more blockages, no more risk." He reached across the table and took my hand. "I was going to tell you this weekend at a family dinner. I wanted to tell you I was already healthy before I told you I'd ever been sick, so you'd never have to feel scared about losing me right after losing your mom. I was trying to protect you." We sat there holding hands, both crying, surrounded by evidence of the secret he'd kept to save me from more pain.